A Los Angeles Rams player's fiancée claims that being a WAG is not for the weak exclusive. Since high school, Amari Thomas and NFL rookie Ty Hamilton have been friends. The Los Angeles Rams rookie defensive tackle Ty Hamilton's fiancée, Amari Thomas, has always felt conflicted about the term WAG. I didn't love the word before. Thomas, 23, tells people, I believe it had a negative connotation. I used to wince whenever I heard the word, but eventually I realized that it was just wives and girlfriends. It's far more than that to me. I believe that people are unaware of the amount of work we do in the background. Following years of avoiding the moniker, the influencer has full-throttle dove into just a platform of being a WAG. Thomas just started a TikTok series called Unfiltered WAG Diary, in which he discusses her relationship and life. I've always been such an independent person, and I'm so blessed to have a partner that allows me to be who I am. But we complement each other so well to the point where I can use this platform as my own, Thomas says. Hamilton, 23, and Thomas have been dating since their adolescence. Hamilton was picked by the Rams after winning the college football playoff national championship with Ohio State the previous year. Both Thomas and Hamilton, who are new to the Rams community, have been acclimating to the transition from college to professional football and all the difficulties that accompany it, such as navigating a new city and making new friends. You're in a community where there are so many different people coming in and out. It's really not for the weak. Thomas says, you have to be able to meet different people truly and have a social battery of no other, because you're constantly being thrown in different situations. Thomas has developed her WAG style over time, favoring personalized items bearing Hamilton's name and number. When I started doing that, I genuinely fell in love with being able to somehow portray him. And I recall that when I went to games, people would stare at me like I was insane. I wore too much clothing. And I recall that others would ask, why is she wearing his number or wearing heels? She says, it was just something that genuinely made me happy, and it made Ty happy. It's good to have a sense of self and a means of expressing oneself while simultaneously being in a world that's so football-driven, according to Thomas. She claims that Hamilton even participates in the fun, and that they frequently come up with costume ideas together. After the game, we come together and ask, well, how do people appreciate your outfit? Thomas says, it's cool to see that come together, and pages that track WAG outfits will post me, and he'll send them to me. And it's really cute to see how supportive he is. It's something he's really passionate about, and I love to watch him have an interest outside of football, which I think is really important, she continues. He's motivated to find clothes for himself now that he's discovered what he likes. It has made other powerful people realize they are also capable of dressing. We get together, choose costumes, and it's been enjoyable because it's another opportunity for us to bond. For Sunday's NFC Championship game against the Seattle Seahawks, Hamilton and Thomas will undoubtedly be dressed to impress. Thomas claims that no matter how big the game, she always tries to remain very calm, adding that if you keep your nerves intact before the game, you'll be fine. For me, it consists of getting up, walking my dogs, doing those little things, she says. Everyone then attends our tailgate, which is a lot of fun. The Rams will have a tailgate prior to the game. That's where we meet up and get to see a lot of family and friends. But when it comes to the playoffs, she acknowledges that they have amped it up a bit. We get ready together, take party buses and sprinters, and pregame at the clubs close to the stadiums. Doing it has been a lot of fun, says Thomas. Thomas claims that despite the highs and lows associated with professional athletics, her relationship with Hamilton has remained consistent throughout. We've spent so much time together that we've got to know each other inside and out. She tells people, I feel like I was put in this role specifically to be a great partner for him, and vice versa. We balance each other out. I have cheered him on in football, and he is my biggest admirer. He has consistently expressed his pride in me despite everything that is happening in the WAG environment,